Hello everybody and welcome back to Vermintide 2. We are moderately functional and we're doing weaves and stuff, and Big Country apparently burnt his ass.
Yeah, Big Country, let's hear what you feel about safety.
Safety's for losers. Anyways, so yeah, I had to. We had a really bad windstorm.
This is the one with the beacons that we need to go stand next to every now and again. But it's just a killing one.
Yeah, so it said there are. I put it onto the ranked or whatever, and it
You're
said they're
welcome,
all
JMB.
unique. We love you. You're so nice and inclusive and old.
And old.
And old?
I don't know how old he is.
In his 50s.
Jesus, he sounds like he's younger than me though. But I guess Corrales is also fairly old and he sounds young as well, so fuck do I know.
Yeah, I mean, I remember thinking the same thing. He didn't seem old, but he is. And he did explicitly say he was old, and I determined somewhere in his 50s.
He might be old like us.
No, he's legit, like,
oh,
in
so
his
like
50s.
ladies.
Yeah.
As we just suddenly focus a lot.
Yeah. Anyways, back to me almost dying and having my ass burnt on a hot tin roof.
Aren't we supposed to be standing in this thing?
You only
Or
need
is that
it.
just to heal us?
It just
the heal.
Yeah. It basically
okay.
it takes away your total max health by a little bit at a time, and then after a little while you're gonna need to fill back up. We did this one already. Well, not this
That's
level.
what the blood drop in the bottom left corner is.
I want to hear the story.
Oh my god! So we had a really bad windstorm up at the farm. It ripped off the stove pipe, chimney pipe, whatever the hell you want to call it, for the wood stove in the Quonset. So I had to put a new one up, and I decided to actually do it properly this time instead of half-ass like last time.
Smart.
Yeah. So I climb up a ladder, and I realize that I have to kind of jump off the ladder to get onto the roof of the Quonset. So I did that, and as I jumped, I kind of kicked the ladder away from me, and I rolled in the air, and I hit my ass on the tin roof, which has been baking in the sun all day. So it was very, very hot, and I slowly started to slide towards the edge of the Quonset roof. And the only reason why I managed to stay up there was because I jammed my forearms into the bolt heads, hoping that they would dig into my forearms so I could slow down.
That sounds awful.
Hashtag Big Country's burnt biscuits.
Yeah. It was a little tender after that.
His toasty buns.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently,
Everyone loves a
I
good
disappointed JMB because I was supposed to name the last Vermintide episode something like Morpheus's Leather Daddy or something like that. I can't remember, and I forgot, so I had to explain. You know, sometimes I edit and post these at like 1 in the morning, and I'm dead tired, so I don't actually remember to do stuff like that. It happens.
Yeah, it's fine.
But now I really want to name this episode Big Country's Burnt Biscuits, and I just hope that it happens.
Set an alarm for yourself for when you usually edit.
The problem is I
1 in the
don't have our
morning.
usual time, but yeah, then otherwise, yeah, like a scheduled text message would be a good idea.
Send yourself multiple messages.
There you
Just
go.
one,
Then you-
one a
for
day,
sure.
and then just one a day, and then cancel them after I actually do it. I don't know where you guys went, but I was fighting an army back here. I feel like I was left out.
Yeah, we fought our own army without you.
And yours probably had like hookers and blow or something.
Blackjack and hooker.
That's the one.
No, not quite. It just didn't have you, and that's why it was better.
Rude.
Oh.
There's
You
the head back here.
realize
Up
it's
there, go get it.
yeah, you realize it's
Okay, go
almost
get
my
it.
birthday. You don't have to be nice to me, but it'd be nice to be nice.
Nice to you? No. When am I ever nice to you?
Also,
When
when
you're
is
not
it
being
cool to
mean.
be nice to someone's birthday?
Just because your family never was.
Oh yeah, they were.
No, he's
Well,
not-
that's only because your birthday's next to Christmas. They have to be nice for more than one reason.
Yeah.
Help that go get it.
I go get it. I don't know where it is. Where is it?
I got it. It was tagged and everything.
Yeah, that's what they
I'd
said.
go the rats. I was just making sure that I knew.
Yeah.
Focus.
Yeah.
Focus.
Focus. Focus.
It's one of those
That means
days.
fuck off because you're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
My
told.
uncle
I
tells
was.
me that frequently.
I was gonna say I was told that when I was picking up a focus for work one day.
Oh,
There's
hello.
a health
The
pack
mechanic
over
told
there.
me,
Yeah.
yeah.
Where's the thingy?
There's lots of acronyms for random cars. People get really defensive about the kinds of cars other people drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag buy Chewy's truck. Wait, he doesn't have a truck anymore. I can't use that one. That
He
meme.
doesn't have a Cadillac either anymore to sell.
Cadillac, Cadillac,
Well, there's just
long and dark,
the
shiny and black.
the meme in Need for Speed was buy Chewy's truck because he was trying to sell it at the time.
I remember.
Heading down the dive.
Well, so
All
far
right,
this has been
those are-
relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the difficulty is cumulative, so I didn't even get to pick one for this.
Fair. So it probably
Oh.
starts us off really light, and since we've smashed through it, the next one's gonna be too damn hard, and then they're just gonna like.
Starts off light, but I'm loud and heavy.
Okay.
That's a song. It's a country song. It's a really good one.
I
By
have.
who?
Oh, fuck. I don't know. He's some new one. I don't listen to country music as much as I used to. Oh, hello. Would you like to focus me, sir? Thank you. Excuse me, sir. 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 Sir.
He kept punching me away, so I kept charging
Yay.
back in at him.
So, what now?
We kill stuff until we're done.
Time left. We still have like another 13 minutes left.
No,
Oh.
no, we kill stuff until the bar is full.
We did it.
Yay!
I'm the greatest.
So that's what it's
Wahoo.
like to beat one? And
Hey, we
We-
beated one
We did
already.
one before.
it's so rare though.
Okay, Debbie Downer.
That's
Alright.
me.
Hey, I set a new personal record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. Apparently,
It looks weird.
it's weird seeing this end screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's not right.
Nope.
And we only got 150 essence.
Wow, it sucks.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, this is what the audience has demanded of us. So
How dare you? Y'all
And now
fucking
it
suck.
gives us the tutorial for the Athador crap. I see how it is. We were supposed to do this from the get-go.
We're dumb.
Yeah.
It
I was
wants me to
also told
upgrade
that
my
I
Athnor.
I need to use more hotkeys. So I'm trying to figure out the hotkeys.
Hotkeys are for losers.
Yeah. Well, you hit H, that gives you your hero select.
Yeah.
You hit M, that gives you the missions.
Well, I think he was
hit-
mad because I kept running all the way over to there to open
Yeah.
chests.
Okay, so you hit I to get your inventory.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
bro.
hit O. You hit O to get the challenges.
Yeah.
You hit P gets you the
Cosmetics.
whatever the hell. Yeah. You hit K to get the Athanor.
Yeah.
You hit J to get the weave stuff.
Yeah.
And then, oops, you hit that button to get your ultimate.
Hmm.
Where the hell is it? I think it's L. No, it is not L. It is. What the hell
C.
is it?
It's C for chests.
C. Yes.
Hard to imagine that, you know, C for chests would be a
Well,
thing,
everything
but-
is like everything's most of everything is on that side of the keyboard, so
Yeah.
I forget. Anyways,
Apparently we timed out.
let's-
You'll have to cue it again. Sorry.
No, lady dropped in the middle, and you guys were too busy bullshitting to actually pay attention.
Yeah, that
I also
happens.
declined in the beginning, so I kind of figured it was because of me.
Me? Oh, coached a bit of mid and ball back in the day. Fine boys. Every lot of
Bullshitting
fun.
happens.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is she gonna come back?
She's trying.
Try harder.
She's trying as hard as she can. She's grunting over there, all fucking tensed up.
Needs more
I'm
alcohol.
worried
less
for my
tense.
carpet right now.
Technology hasn't been kind to me.
Just remember to breathe.
Ease it out.
Christ.
You
Allow
remember-
it to join by itself.
Yeah, if you force it, you could do more damage.
Although I did read something on the internet recently that might be invaluable knowledge in a second.
Oh, I'm alive?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, me too.
Oh.
Do you need another invite, lady?
Not yet.
Okay, what's this invaluable knowledge?
Apparently, if you end up with a prolapsed anus, you can get it to go back in by sprinkling sugar on it.
About that shield worker you
That sounds like a fucking lie.
That sounds like bullshit, yeah.
I don't
Do you
know.
want me just to spray
I was
put
gonna say,
powdered sugar?
I know. I just want you to Google it now because you already have FetLife on your computer.
I do.
How does that work, supposedly?
Okay, don't worry. I'll take one for the team, guys. Where's my phone? Marco. Found it.
Hello.
Hello.
Found it. It answered first. Incognito mode. Oh god.
Yeah.
Please, no
Incognito
images. Prolapse. Anus.
Plus sugar.
Powdered sugar or just sugar?
Just sugar. It just said sugar.
Sugar.
Where did you come by this knowledge?
Yep.
It was
Oh
knowledge in
my
quotation marks?
god. No.
It was basically subreddit. It's just
No.
like, what's the weirdest not safe for work fact about the human body that you know? And somebody had posted that. And
I
Big
can-
C
Can
just
you explain
discovered that
why?
it is
Yeah.
that it is accurate.
Yeah.
apart from those
Uh-huh. I'm on. Oh boy. If you have difficulty reducing the prolapse, apply granulated sugar to the prolapse rectum. Let the sugar sit for 15 minutes and then attempt to reduce the prolapse again. The sugar will absorb the extra water in the prolapse and cause the prolapse to shrink.
So there.
Hey, I'm not online.
Trick of the trade.
What trade?
Alright. Sugar.
The sugar trade.
Yes.
We got her back, guys.
Yeah. Don't you guys
It's all his fault.
don't you guys in the comments enjoy when we get stuck between matches and I don't cut it out, because this is the kind of conversations that we end up in. I'm gonna.
Oh no. Oh.
Did you look at
No,
pictures?
no, cancel, 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 can't cancel. Thank
No.
you.
No. No. Oh. Oh.
He's looking at
That's so-
pictures.
Stop it.
I'm not looking up pictures. It's just I'm feeling lucky and oh boy. That is a gamble.
What'd you learn?
Not to do that.
Well, yeah, no, how to use it properly. Oh, I'm not in the weeb. Sorry. How to properly step-by-step instructions on how to do that. But then if you scroll down further, there's step-by-step instructions on how to purposely prolapse.
Oh, gross. So yeah, this is the lightning one. This is the only other one that we've beaten once. So yeah.
Is it bad that I'm still eating after that?
No, it's
I mean,
fine. It just means that you're normal.
I was gonna say, I doubt you're eating a tomato.
Not rice.
There you go. See,
What
anal
do
prolapse doesn't,
tomatoes have to do with it?
because anal prolapse doesn't look like rice. It looks like tomato.
It looks like a rose.
Really don't think it looks like a tomato.
Looked like a tomato to me.
When was the last time you saw a tomato?
Not a
More
prolapse
recent.
anus,
As I
it's
say,
a fucking tomato.
more recently than a prolapsed anus. To be fair.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say it doesn't look like a tomato, and you're wrong.
Okay.
Especially not an heirloom tomato.
Beef
I
steak.
could see that more than a regular tomato.
Help! Help! Help!
Somebody help.
Help! Help!
Oh God, awesome!
Thanks.
Okay,
I
use my
guess I'll
ability.
come help you guys.
Yeah, you should probably stay with the party.
I was killing my own army
team
over there.
game,
Don't worry
man.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah. Excuses for not being part of the party.
just wait until you guys play D&D with me. It's gonna be a lot of the same. My character
Oh,
literally
straight
wants
up.
to be alone.
I hope it's not.
I mean, if you refuse to play as part of a team in my campaign, characters, because that's not how it works.
I enjoy how you're going robot, but I know that you're shit talking at the same time. You're getting all
You don't
cranky.
stick with the party. Beep boop beep bop beep boop bop.
If you do this in my campaign, beep boop bop boop, and it's like I get it, Dad. Calm down.
Consequences will never be the same.
Yeah, because you'll lose fingernails. Ha ha ha.
I back traced it.
That was awesome.
Dude,
The guy was about to escape the lightning, so I just pushed him right back into it.
Yeah, why not? It's like the lightning's there to inconvenience us, but nobody says that we can't use it as a weapon.
I mean, I feel like that's kind of the point of it as well, is to use it as a weapon.
Well, that's what makes it balanced. If it was just attacking us, then it'd be a little horse shit. Or if it empowered the enemies, that'd be even worse.
I mean, I feel like I would enjoy that more.
Oof, I feel like somebody's connection's a little bit not great today, because I got guys spotting around on my screen a little bit.
Yeah, same. Uh-oh. I got lots of people running in space. In place.
It's okay, I'll clear them from around you.
Hey, you.
My internet has been spotting lately in general, so
do I sound like a robot?
Yes.
yep.
You guys are both robots. Yeah, so tonight we're probably only going to be doing the 2 recordings then, because, like, we don't want to have too many issues. Let me get away a little bit. There you go. You guys can have some lightning. Enjoy your lightning, fellows.
Zap.
It's funny, because this is the exact same map that I just edited a video for, and Big Country was telling us about the big hole homeless guys at Wizard's Loft.
Yeah,
I
fuck
remember
those guys.
that.
It's funny just how entitled the homeless people in our town are.
I don't think it's entitled so much as vindictive. I don't know
they're-
how
they're just
robotic I am.
They're
but-
just so disconnected with society. That's all it is. It's not that. They genuinely
no.
don't think they're doing anything wrong. Like,
It's a mixture of that, and they get treated like shit by everybody anyway, so why would they do what people are asking of them if they're just gonna get treated like shit anyway?
I just
Yeah.
watched Big C punch the hell out of a tomato until he died.
yeah, if you smash them with the shield, they get stunned for a second, so then they can't run away.
Or teleport away, as the case may be. Because those guys don't really do a lot of running. Hence their morbid
Physique.
obesity.
I've actually had another homeless person incident at Wizard's Loft.
Oh, yeah.
Another one? I mean, they are, like, right downtown, which...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure is just kind of like their cross to bear in that location, so to speak.
Yeah, it's pretty much like you want cheap rent, you go here, but you got to deal with everything.
Yeah.
They're moving the safe injection site up to the north end of town, so
They've been
In
wanting to do
theory.
that for years.
but it's actually confirmed that they're doing it now. And it's not they're wanting to do it, it's that this is where the homeless shelters are, and the homeless shelters are fighting the move,
Yeah.
which makes sense to me. I mean, you're just relocating the problem at the end of the day.
Are
Yeah.
we gonna die?
Oh no, I'll test this one. Nope.
Neat.
The problem's not going to get solved or get any better by moving the site. It's
Yeah,
just-
we need more honestly we need more like therapy resources and things like that than
Mhm.
you know,
Well,
treatment.
that and Calgary and Edmonton both like send busloads of homeless people to our city.
Yeah.
It's one of the scummiest things to know about our province. This is literally sanctioned by the provincial government.
No, we
I
need more
think
programs like
disgusting.
Amethyst and Turning Point.
I agree.
Um,
Turning Point, less so, mostly because the lady who runs it is really only out for her own reputation. But the
Yeah.
service itself still does good.
yeah,
But
that's
I
whatever.
just know it's
I really don't like the lady that runs Turning Point.
it's just that drug use is a symptom, right? So it's like you need therapy and like resources to actually figure out and treat why they're using the drugs in the first place. Otherwise,
Yeah,
they're just gonna end
absolutely.
up. Otherwise, they're just gonna end up right back in it. You can get them clean, but they'll end up right back in it because they're still with the same friends, or they're stuck living in the same house, or with the same, parents, or
Yeah, the
whatever
same
they.
people, parents, yeah, whatever situation they're in.
Whatever
you know.
caused it in the first place, they're still gonna get stuck in it. And so,
And a lot of the time it's mental health related too, and like they just get tossed out back onto the street to fend for themselves, and they can't afford medication or help.
yeah, and
It's a big deal.
that's
Yeah.
why that's why I said that
Universal
like we
rec-
need more like same. That's why we need more like actual therapy and treatment options instead of like oh, I see you're hooked on meth. Here, have just a little bit of meth and so you can do it safely. Like
Chica
no.
did the best, I think.
Something like that. I mean, no, that's not really the idea of the safe injection site. The idea of a safe injection site is so that they can't OD and die, because when they die and the government has to foot the bill for the funeral and the medical expenses, it costs the system a lot of money. So not only are you saving lives by having it, you're also saving the system a ridiculous amount of money.
Which is
Yeah.
probably realistically why they're doing it is more about the money in the system.
It's
than the people.
100% is because it's so much easier just to have like staff on site in case of an OD that instead of him going
Yeah.
off to like in the fucking bushes and then some
You're
kid comes
also-
across him and then they have to call an ambulance and then the ambulance has to get
So real
all
quick,
fucking-
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say the last one only took us 6 minutes, and we still got time in the recording, and the conversation's still going. So we'll just run another quick one, anyways.
Okay. And no, I wouldn't say, at least in our town, it's about the money, because we had to fight tooth and nail for it. It was
Yeah.
almost voted down entirely by city council, and there was a local petition to have it not be a thing. So it was just barely created.
We
People would
actually-
rather that they die.
Well,
It's
we
the
actually
Brambles
had-
one.
in the city we actually had a law that said that we were allowed to run homeless people out of town.
Yeah.
I don't
We
know when
also
it-
have a bylaw that says more than 3 people can't walk together downtown. And in an effort to get rid of the homeless shelters downtown, they instituted a, quote, fire safety law to stop people from sleeping in the ground floor of the downtown core, which got rid of the overnight winter shelter, the warming shelters, and a lot of the homeless shelters downtown. And so it literally halved our ability to house the homeless, which created a huge problem. And city council's immediate idea was, well, we're just going to hire security to try and run them out of town. You're not fixing the
Fun.
problem, you are causing a bigger problem by doing this.
Yeah.
If they would actually pay attention to what other cities do with their homeless, aside from shipping them to here for whatever reason, they actually try and deal with the problem. I got stabbed.
Well, I tried to shoot you, and the brambles blocked the shot, which is a thing that we know now, I guess.
We're also the only major city area in Alberta that does not have an arbitration council to dole out nonprofit funds. And that basically means that the city gets to decide where the funding for the nonprofits goes, whether or not it's a good idea.
Yeah.
And the purpose of an arbitration council is to make sure it goes where the government said it's supposed to go. And all the city wants to do is relocate the problem repeatedly. It's
Well, they're fighting
there's a
the downtown homeless thing because they, as bad as it sounds, it's like they had kind of ruined it. It's like
they have, yeah.
all the businesses have pulled out of there. The city itself isn't like trying to fix the problem. They're just trying to sweep it under the rug, more or less.
Yeah,
And,
and
there's-
I know that it's like as far as all of these treatments and stuff go as well. It's the citizens of our town too, just because, or I guess city, too, just because of like all the like vehicle break-ins, thefts, homeless people riding brand new bikes that you know they didn't buy themselves, things like that.
Yeah.
You see that shit, and they immediately lash out, and they're like, "Well, if we got rid of the safe injection, we'd get rid of the homeless." And it's like, no, you wouldn't. But
A lot of
they're
them
gonna
don't
do.
understand the purpose of it. And, like, there is a multitude of problems, and it's not just the government, and it's not just the people, and it's not just the fact that there's a lot of homeless. It's not just the other cities sending them in. It's so many factors multiplied into this one problem that nobody is really doing anything effective about. A lot of the time, they seem to be doing things counterproductively. And I'm not convinced that they understand how or why they're fucking up.
No,
They just are.
It's just funny because like across the board, the issue is education. Whether it's for like the town council being not educated about other people's methods for dealing with the problem, the actual like members of the community being uneducated as to what the safe injection actually does. You know, just things like that. It's just across the board, everybody's uneducated on the matters, and that
At
causes
some point,
a.
you have to blame like willful ignorance because, like, even coworkers of ours, when I explained what it does and why it's there, they go, "Well, that's like having a drunk driving lane," and I'm like, "Okay, we have a place to drink safely. It's called a bar."
Help!
Yeah.
The reason why bars exist is so that we have a place to drink and socialize, and if we get alcohol poisoning, we don't die.
Ideally.
But it's the exact same thing, it's just for something frowned upon.
Yep.
But
and
they would
it's-
rather liken it to drunk driving.
And it's
or-
it's that, but it's also because somebody like a lot of people would just prefer to wholeheartedly agree and to put all of their eggs in the first basket that they hear about. So they hear, oh, they're just giving away drugs and you know they're letting people get away with this and you know
Or
perpetuating
they don't
crime.
even give away the drugs, just the needles. They've got to supply their own.
Yeah. But you know, they're
And
basically saying they're letting them do it, and so then obviously everybody's gonna go, oh well, that's not good. But it's like that's not.
I would rather them
it.
do it there and die there than have my kid walk through one of the trails, go into the trees, thinking he's having a good time and discovering a dead body, traumatizing him for life, and then maybe causing him to do drugs to escape the PTSD.
Or even stepping
Yeah.
on, like he could even like step on a needle or something while he's in there too. Like the amount of needles
Yep.
that are just like strewn everywhere. It's like I'd prefer that they're all in a, you know, centralized location.
Play monsters.
When I what was it? Last week or last Saturday, I think I was there, or at Lizard's Loft, anyways, picking up some crap, and the parking lot was full, so I like decided just to drive around the block just to hopefully somebody will leave, kind of a deal. And I drove down where the safe injection site was. Holy crap! I feel so bad for the cops that were there. Like it was raining out. Like it was not like torrential downpour or anything like that, but it was more than spitting. And there was guys like passed out on the street, just completely unconscious, and nobody was doing anything.
Honestly, it's better when they're unconscious because, they could be lashing out or, whatever too. Like there's a lot of different kinds of drug, and I'd prefer the sleepy ones. Even when I was working at the casino, I preferred the sleepy ones.
Yeah, I remember my mom offering me a security job to manage the safe injection site, and the wage was really, really good, but I turned it down because I would be the only one working there on that shift. I'm not allowed to call the RCMP, only an ambulance if I need it, and I know just because I'm the security guy, everybody there automatically hates me. They assume that I'm judging them or that I'm out to get them or whatever. They have problems with authority. It just kind of comes with the hobby, the culture, the whatever. And I just can't put up with it. It's a job for somebody who really cares, but it's not a job for me.
Well,
Not that
I
I
was gonna
don't
say,
care. I just think that I can't do it.
and
I just
like
can't.
you and I know a guy that did do it. And we're not doxing, but the guy was terrible because he literally would just be drunk his entire shift because he wasn't allowed to do anything anyways. So he said he may as well do it smashed.
Yeah, I know another guy that did it, my current coworker, and he said that like he was as nice as could be to them, which I believe because he's that kind of guy, and they just were super aggressive towards him like the entire time. And it's the way it is.
Yeah, and so it's just that like you're wearing a uniform that makes you a cop. Cops are bad because they keep treating us all the same and whatever. And yeah, so
Yeah, and like at some point, you know, they do have a point when it comes to stuff like that, but it's, I don't know, like, what do you want from them?
well, and it's also like a chicken and egg statement, right? Like I used to try to
Hey, look at
treat
me, you fat
everybody.
fuck.
I used to try to treat everybody good when I was working at the casino too, but then past a certain point, they treat you like crap. So like by the end, you can even attest to the fact that I was not a nice person to some of those people.
Yeah, it's really easy to become jaded at that job. And I am to a degree. I just try to maintain my perspective that they're still people. It's just hard some days. And my job, I mean, I gotta be a dick to them when I gotta be a dick to them. It's just the way it is because they don't listen to me.
Yeah, sometimes that's the only thing they respond to.
Yeah.
It's also hard to not to be a dick when it's like a guy will ask me for like smokes or something like that. It's like, well, I don't have smokes. And then it's
Yeah,
like
you don't smoke.
it's like, oh fuck you, you fucking whatever, and they just go off on you, and it's like, well, what the fuck you, bud. Like,
Yeah,
And
pretty
on
much.
that note, hopefully you guys enjoyed this
woo.
episode. I mean, honestly, it was a little bit casual as far as the gameplay went, but I think the conversation was good. If you have any opinions on things and such, we'd be curious to read about them in the comments. Even if I don't necessarily always comment back, I always read the comments and pass on interesting ones to the rest of the group. But anyways, hopefully you guys
You are from comments and willing to sponsor us. Please sponsor us. We need money.
Also that speaking of, I have been putting a link for our coffee account in the descriptions.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I have a coffee account, and I would split anything that came in, but so far nothing's come in. But anyways, so if you want to give us any sort of donation or tip that can go back into the channel or to try to make this a little bit more worth it for us, then we'd also appreciate any of that. But it's not necessary. We just appreciate all of the comments, likes, subscriptions, support, etc. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Love you all except you.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are.
Yeah.